Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Let me know if you can see and hear me okay. This is going to be a group energy healing to help you get more present, feel better, be more grounded, be more energetically safe. We're going to repair chakras and aura, of course. Unblock grounding, of course. But the theme is for this healing and then the next two on Sunday and Tuesday is friendship, boundaries, and play, which is like three big words that could go a half a million different directions. But we do have three healings, so we have time for playing around with them. Friendship, boundaries, and play. So should be very cool. Anyone is welcome to watch. Even if I've never worked with you before, even if you didn't pay to get a healing, and so I'm not healing you, you can still heal yourself as you watch, because I talk out loud as I heal the people that I'm going to be healing. And I'm going to be healing 120 people from 11 different countries, including 11 kids ages 1 through 16. So hi kids, if any of them ever watch, hello, hello. And I'm gonna give my geeky stats in case anyone is that geeky like me to care. Of the 120 people that prepaid on my website before it sold out on the 15th of whatever, 2 months ago on the 15th, 89 people that I'll be healing today are in the US, 8 are in the UK, 6 are in Qatar, 4 are in Canada, 3 are in Bermuda, 3 are in Australia, 3 are in the United Arab Emirates, 1 each in India, South Korea, Japan, and Spain. So hello to all the people that I'm going to be healing today. Some of those people are watching live, will be watching live if they're not already, and others will watch later as a video. And some will never watch at all, but they'll still receive the healing, and that's okay. Let me see some of my wonderful hellos. Thank you so much. I get a good morning. I can see and hear you well. Oh, good. Lots of adorable emojis. If you don't know, I'm really into little cheerful emojis. Someone says, hey, Janet, we can see and hear you. We can see and hear you. We can see and hear you. Hi, Janet. Well, cool. Thank you so much. You guys are very sweet. So I will overview the theme a little, and then we'll get started. Oh, and overviewing this triplet set, because today's Friday, and then there's a healing on Sunday and a healing on Tuesday, which all with the same theme, but done in a different way each time. There will be a Q&A on after the Sunday healing, which is typical for me these days. I do two separate Q&A live streams each month. And so the one in 2 days on Sunday after the healing will be open topic. And so, meaning you can post a question towards the start of any kind of question for me. And that can be anybody, not just the people that paid for the healing. It's a separate thing, and anyone is welcome to post a question, and I'll answer it in the live stream as time allows. I'll get to everyone's question hopefully. And also the first 10 minutes of that Q&A live stream this Sunday, I have a teeny bit of news that I will announce, so we could chit chat about that too, just right at the start. And then later, if people want to post comments about that, that's fine. It doesn't count as your question. But that news, I'll save it for the the start of the Q&A. So that way later too, if someone doesn't watch live, they could just, if they want to see that news, they can watch the first little bit of the Q&A and they'll get the news. And then the Q&A that's later this month after because there's a twin set of healings, and that one's on friendship and love. So we're doing double for friendship. So if anyone has friendship baggage, this is your month, baby. This is for you. But anyway, so the 18th and the 20th of July 2021, I'll be doing a twin set group energy healing. And that Sunday, after the Sunday, the 18th healing, that one will be, that separate Q&A live stream will be a set theme. And that one will be basically any question regarding both of the sets this month. So the theme will be friendship, boundaries, and play from this set, and also friendship and love from the twin set. And that'll be the Q&A on the 18th. So if you have a question about, love, friendship, boundaries, play, that Q&A will focus entirely on that on the 18th. So that should be pretty cool too. That's generally, I think, what I'm going to try to do is, since there are 2 Q&As each month, I'm going to try to probably have, most of the time I'll have one of the Q&As that month be open topic, and then one be focused on whatever topic I want. But often it relates to one of the healings we did that month. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. So bottom line, Q&A in 2 days is open topic, and it has I'll start by announcing a little bit of news that I have in the first 10 minutes of that Q&A. That Q&A will start probably at like 15 minutes after the hour, because I'm usually running late with the healing and everything. Then I need a break. So that means it'll start at 12:15 Pacific PM, 2:15 Central, and 3:15 PM Eastern on this Sunday, July 4th, 2021. Somebody says, hi, Janet. I hope someone says, it's raining here. Someone says, hi, Janet. I hope the weather is tolerable from the land of Oz, Kansas. Oh, that's cute. Yes, the weather is finally very nice here once again, as usual. If people don't know, I live in the Pacific Northwest of the US, and we had a very uniquely severe heat wave, which is unusual. We usually have pretty mild weather overall, mild winters, mild summers, mild period. So last Saturday, Sunday, and Monday was like super severe. It was Monday was the worst day, and it did get a little cooler at night. So we would, like, late at night, so we'd open up all the windows, try to cool down the house late at night, and then close them all as the temperature started climbing, like mid-morning. And so on Monday, like during the day, like late afternoon, when it was at this hottest point, in the house, it was like at least 95 degrees inside our house. We don't have air conditioning, and nobody has air conditioning out here, because you don't, well, almost nobody, because you never need it. I mean, look at me, it's July, I'm wearing a sweatshirt, because in the morning it's always chilly in the morning here. But anyway, so it was weirdly intense, but we got through it. Angels gave me good advice on how to keep everybody okay, so it worked out. Always enjoy hearing your around the world stats. Oh yeah, me too. The different countries and the people. Yeah, I'm always, if you're viewing from a country that's not the US, like, do the healings. Pay for the healings. Come on. It's always, I don't know. I think it's fun. I mean, if you're in the US too, go ahead, jump in, but non-US, that's just nice to have variety. It shouldn't be all about the US people. I mean, US people need healing too. Someone says, listening from work and God, do I need better boundaries? So looking forward to this. Well, you're just being honest. Everybody needs better boundaries, mostly. Most everybody could use a lot of help with boundaries. Because it's like you can never have too strong boundaries because then other people really have boundary issues. So, there's always room for improvement for everybody, I think. And then I think in this set too, we'll be exploring that idea of healthy boundaries because sometimes, and so now I'm moving more into the discussion of the theme of today's healing and Sunday and Tuesday. So this triplet set on friendship, boundaries, and play. So the boundaries thing, again, I could go 5 million different directions with that, but part of it is like healthy boundaries. One way boundaries can be unhealthy is you can have like baggage, like trust issue baggage or, fear baggage, whatever. And or like feeling resented, feeling betrayed, all that stuff, which, life events can make you feel that way, right? Even just subconsciously. But then you can put up walls like in different layers of your aura, thinking, okay, I'm gonna keep those untrustworthy people out, or I'm gonna keep those people out that, abandon me or don't live up to their promises, right? But those are unhealthy boundaries because they're pain walls. It's like walls that are based on your distrust and based on your, feeling cheated or feeling abandoned or whatever. And so it's like massive monuments of stuck energy that you're putting in that you're leaving in your space, thinking it's gonna protect you. And of course, it does the opposite, which is so unfair. That's the thing, like life is not based on fairness in any way. Like it's very ironic, So it's ironic that if you've been betrayed before and then you put up all these big walls of like, nobody's gonna betray me now, that stuck energy in that, generally that will be in your heart chakra, in your fourth layer of your aura. That actually could attract other people with heart chakra baggage too, who are more likely to be kind of playing games and be overly needy or be kind of flip on a dime and now you're their enemy, like all sorts of weird stuff. So the boundaries, the unhealthy boundaries tend to be pain walls in different parts of people's aura. And it's really easy to not see them there, so. But then when you look for them, then you can realize. So we're definitely going to be looking for unhealthy boundaries, so that because obviously you want to be safe in life, but you don't want to wreck things just because you're doing it backwards. So that's interesting. I think that'll be cool. So yeah. Someone says, wow, this sounds a lot like my friendships in my younger years. Yeah, I think, a lot of us, and then of course, not to mention all the past life, leftover stuff, so it'll be good to get some of that stuff out of the way so we can lighten up. Because, that's the irony of it. If you really let go of all the pain walls, you're less likely to attract people that are playing games with betrayal and, inauthenticity and stuff. Because inauthentic people have tons of facades and fake walls up. So here you have walls up because you feel like, oh, I've been betrayed and I can't trust people. And then this other person has walls up because they're looking to trick people, and your walls attract their walls. And, it's the exact opposite type of person that you want to be around, but your vibration and theirs, you know, are it kind of puts you in their world and puts them in your world. So that's not what we want, right? So we gotta nurture. If you heal the wounds, you know, that made you put up the pain walls in the first place, then you don't feel the need for the pain walls anymore. And so then they can come down and it doesn't freak you out anymore. So that's the good news. There's always good news with energy healing. All right. Well, we all need good news, so that's good. All right. Some techniques that we will be using. I don't know if they'll be in today or they will be. I mean, what I know today for sure, you know, we'll do all the basics, including we'll do chakra repair. For sure. But we'll do grounding, indie grounding. We'll do the prep for aura repair. We'll do aura repair. We'll do the energy seal at the edge of the aura, and we'll do chakra repair. But then the other techniques, I'm not sure if we'll do them today or in the other healings or both. But we'll heal inner wounds, of course. We'll use chunk and bubble technique to clear unprocessed baggage, because that's really easy and it's kind of uplifting because the bubbles, you melt the chunks of pain and then the bubbles of your wisdom and your learning from those experiences come to you as like nice little gentle bubbles popping. So it's kind of an exciting way to move forward. It's like, it makes it not feel like work, I think. So anyway, and then of course we'll do healing flowers. Everybody likes those. They're nice and light and easy and very nourishing, so that's nice. We will definitely melt pain walls, and I think we'll melt also inner prison walls. That's kind of an interesting one where you just imagine what is limiting you, say with friendships, as like a prison cell that you're in, like an inner prison cell. And so then you imagine you in the prison cell and you melt away the bars and the top of it and the bottom of it and stuff so that you're not in it anymore. So that's nice, you know. I mean, you would think that's kind of a bummer technique because you're like, a prison, you know, but you melt it, so it's a good thing. So those are some of the techniques that we will do, at least some of those today, for sure. And the rest we'll do on other days, we'll see. I got another hello and more flowers. Thank you so much. Okay, so now let's have me be quiet. We'll do our quiet time for 2 minutes. During that quiet time, just chill out. You don't have to do anything. You can have a healthy beverage if you want, journal, chill out, ground, anything at all. I will be finishing my prep of my energy and saying hi on a nonverbal spirit level using telepathy, which everybody has. I'll be using telepathy to say hi to the 120 people that I'm healing. Again, so just to make sure everyone is aware that the healing is about to start and they're ready to make the most of the healing. And then when I start the healing, you'll see my hands moving like this, and then I'll do that. I'll heal for about a minute without talking, just so I really kind of nail the vibration that I want to be at and get some things figured out, and then I'll start talking. So I'll start talking in like 2 minutes from now. Okay. Alrighty. So hello, everybody. So exciting. All right. Now I'll be quiet, I promise. Okay, hello, hello. Go ahead and use your hands if you want to heal yourself, and you imagine a copy of what you're healing out in front of you. So you imagine a copy of both your auras, astral body and physical body aura out in front of you, like big energy bubbles, and then your physical body is in there, inside the aura of your physical body. And you have grounding that connects you down to the core of the earth. And that grounding can be just really skinny and blocked unless you mindfully make it nice and wide. So go ahead and you don't have to think about your copy out in front of you right now. Just imagine your connection to the core of the earth. And if it's skinny and blocked or skinny at all, just go ahead and get rid of that and make a nice wide one, as wide as your whole aura. So as wide as the heel of the palm of your hand, roughly. And so you're grounding, the colors that I feel are best are red or orange or yellow, within that vibrational range of red or orange or yellow. So you just imagine a big waterfall that's that color, one of those colors, going all the way down to the core of the earth. And so now you can think of the copy of your grounding, make a little mini copy. So here's your aura. Oh, bring your grounding as high as your third chakra. So your third chakra is where your sternum bone ends, this bone that's sort of in the center of your rib cage. That one where that ends, that's your third chakra. It's below the camera. I'm trying not to move my camera around. But anyway, so make your grounding that high and wide, even behind you and in front of you, and then going all the way down to the core of the earth. Just comb through it, especially in the back. I noticed while I was quiet working people's spaces that the boundaries in the back could really use some help. So comb through not only the back of your grounding, but the back of your aura as you just kind of unblock the back of your grounding. Make sure it's as wide as the back of your aura, and then the back of your aura might not be as wide as it needs to be. Just run a lot of gold light through it and let it expand. The less blocked up it is, the more it tends to expand, which is good. So then you have more flow, less compression. So we're unblocking grounding basically, especially in the back. You just imagine the gold light from your hands. I didn't really explain, sorry, so if you're new, sorry. The reason you use your hands is because you have big energy centers in the palm of each hand, one in each palm of each hand called your hand chakras, and then you have fingertip chakras even, one in each fingertip in the front, and they generate energy. So all that together is actually a lot of energy that you could use to heal yourself. And if you set these chakras to a metallic gold color, similar to my glitter here, then just with your intention, then the energy they're generating is that color of metallic gold, which is a nice vibration. It's high but not too high. It's fast moving, not too fast moving. So it just sort of unglues things. It helps you be non-resistant, helps you to let go of things, helps you to repair, restore yourself, heal your wounds, all that good stuff. So you're using gold light from your hands to do all this work throughout the healing. And like I said, even if you can't see energy, because a lot of people, when they start, they close their eyes, they don't see anything. All they see is black, which is fine. That was true for me too. As you get more present, your chakras tend to work better, and then you start to see outlines in the black, and then you're like, oh yeah, I see a big rib in my aura, and you heal that, and you're like, you realize that you're actually seeing after a while. Once you get more and more present, like I said, the vision and other abilities get better. So anyway, use this gold light to wash out your grounding, the blocks in your grounding, which is called unblocking grounding. Especially you can get them at the very bottom. energy blocks, and then they slowed the downward movement, and you don't want that. You want very fast downward movement in your grounding because it just helps you let go better, helps you release stress and be more robust in your day, like kind of just not train wreck. Okay, and then so that was grounding, unblocking. And so let's do indie grounding. So indie grounding is where you also think about your grounding that you made, but you use gold light around the outer perimeter of it all the way down. And so like the edge of the waterfall going down. And you want to make sure that it's not branching off to other people because that can definitely happen. So you just use gold light or gold fire or whatever and melt away the parts where your grounding branches off to other people because that makes your grounding not work as well and it makes their grounding not work as well, so it doesn't help anybody. So just melt that the branch off parts away. And you can say to the people that you feel like are clinging to your grounding, you don't have to know who they are, but you can say, hey, go ask your angels for help with grounding. Go check your body. Go take a deep breath. You know, just some kind of healthy centering advice like that as you notice different people or what you think might be different people. Then they hear that idea and they're like, yeah, that is a better idea than hanging out of this person's grounding. And so then they go away. But you are melting away the connections where your grounding branches off to other people, and so that therefore that creates indie grounding, independent grounding, as opposed to communal grounding, which a lot of times people do just accidentally. They don't mean to do it. So that's indie grounding. So we're getting towards aura repair. There are 2 preparatory steps that the angels really like to prepare for aura repair. Mostly, well, because they benefit you no matter what. And these preparatory steps, and also because for people who are not advanced, it makes the aura repair a lot more likely to work well. Because basically we're getting people and invasive beings out of the way of your aura repair process and out of your way, period. So that's why it's helpful. So the first of those 2 exercises is crowd exercise. So let's do that. And crowd exercise is easy. The first way we'll do it is for invasive beings to get them out of the way. And some people, I mean, it's a weird concept, invasive beings, I get that. Invasive beings, invasive spirits, you know, whatever. You're a spirit, you're a being, right? But you're big, relatively speaking. You have your own lifetime, you have your own physical body, you know, you're big league. So there are, you know, much smaller little invasive beings that are just invasive and they don't have their own bodies and their own lives and they just kind of play games and deplete people's energy and block you up. And it's just like a house cleaning thing to get them recycled by your angels. But it's quick, you know, but it's not like, it's just a part of regular maintenance, kind of like brushing your teeth. You know, you're not like, I brushed my teeth a week ago, why do I have to do it today? You know, it just helps to do it regularly. So, hope that helps. Okay, so with crowd exercise, you imagine a crowd at a comfortable, reassuring distance away from you, but you imagine a crowd of invasive beings that are throwing energy or trying to cord you or something, you know, messing with you from afar. And then a crowd of invasive beings that are messing with you or trying to mess with you from up close. Like maybe they, you know, there's a ripped part of your aura, so they're hanging out there, or they're hanging out in your grounding or something, because your grounding was all messed up one day. So just imagine two crowds or one, whichever works for you, but a crowd of invasive beings that are messing with you from afar and a crowd of invasive beings that are messing with you from up close, and say, angels, can you recycle all these beings? And then you just wait and the angels do the work for you. Okay, and then we're going to do it 2 more times, but I don't have to explain those times, so it'll be faster. So imagine a crowd of invasive beings that are messing with you from afar, and a crowd of invasive beings that are messing with you currently up close, and say, angels, can you recycle all these beings? And just chill out while your angels do the work. And one last time. Invasive beings that are messing with you from afar, invasive beings that are messing with you from up close. Angels, can you please recycle all these beings? All right, good job. So that was crowd exercise for invasive beings. So then we'll do a different type of crowd exercise for invasive people. So invasive people, they're not, I mean, I don't like using words like vampires and toxic and blah, blah, blah. And really, a lot of people can be invasive. It's not just those stereotypical, you know, types of people, you know, the vampires, you know. Your best friend can be invasive when she's having a bad day, you know, or if she's worried about you. Your parents, you know, someone that you really care about can easily be invasive on a certain day. And so it's kind of up to you to just keep your space flowing and nice and have strong boundaries. And that way, you know, you don't have to have such an impossible purity test of, you know, friends in your life because you maintain strong boundaries. So that's nice. So crowd exercise for invasive people, and again, it's just literally anybody who happens to be invasive with you at this moment. So you imagine invasive people that are messing with you from afar, invasive people that are messing with you from up close, and as 2 crowds, and just say, hi everybody, go talk to your angels, go ask your angels for healing. Your angels can heal you today and guide you and protect you. That's all you have to do is say, angels, give me a healing. You have angels every day, not just on really important days. So you can ask them right now, angels, please help me with my problems. And the reason I explain it in that such a basic way is because I saw that I needed that to do that. You know, a lot of people don't understand these things, even on a subconscious spirit level, which is kind of funny. But once you remind them, then they're like, oh, yeah, you know. So people need reminders. But anyway, so if you still have anybody, if you imagine anybody being invasive with you at the moment, if there's still anybody left, you could say, go check your body, go wiggle your toes, go take a deep breath. It'll help you have a good day. Go ask your angels to help you. And if anybody's still there and they're not leaving, you could just say, angels, can you help me with these people? Okay, good job. So that was crowd exercise. First we did for invasive people, and then we did just now for invasive, first we did invasive beings, and then we just now did invasive people. Oh, right. So then vacuum boxes. So vacuum boxes are little temporary energy devices that suck up energy that's not you, including invasive beings and invasive people. And so you put them in all sorts of places all around your space and on your spiritual path, and you turn them on all at once with your remote control, and they suck up, like I said, the beings and the people in the way. And then you ask your angels to clean it all up, recycle all your boxes. And if it's people's energy that the box is sucked up, then the angels, clean up the energy and return it nicely to the people. So no people get harmed in the use of vacuum boxes. Invasive beings a lot of times do get recycled and turned back into, nice, clean cosmic energy or something. Because otherwise, if you just kicked out the invasive beings and, some of them really do need to be recycled, because otherwise they're going to bug somebody else if they don't bug you. So the angels make those decisions for you. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, so let's make vacuum boxes. I tend to name a lot of places to put them. So if it's too weird, just say, angels, help me do this. And your angels will help. Okay, so put a bunch of vacuum boxes. Again, they just look like cubes that suck up energy when you turn them on. Put a bunch of vacuum boxes in your physical body grounding, so below you, in between you and the center of the earth, and also in your astral body grounding, which is also below you. And then put a bunch of vacuum boxes around the outside of both of your groundings. So around the outside of your physical body grounding and around the outside of your astral body grounding. And then put a bunch of vacuum boxes all around your physical body. So if you have a problem area in your body, like your back or your neck or your shoulder or, one of your knees, definitely put vacuum boxes around there. But then put vacuum boxes all around, front, back, sides of your physical body. And then also your astral body. Your astral body is you. It's the part of you as a spirit that comes and goes from your physical body. So when you wake up and the more present you are, you can be fully present in your physical body. That's your astral body, that part of you that comes and goes with sleep and waking up. So let's put vacuum boxes all around your astral body, the front of your astral body, sides, and the back of your astral body. And then let's put vacuum boxes around, now this is the most important place to do before aura repair. Let's put vacuum boxes around the outer surface of your physical body aura. So all vacuum boxes all around your physical body aura, and then vacuum boxes all around your astral body aura. And put vacuum boxes all around the outside of your astral body aura. And then we just put them on your spiritual path. That's the last place we're going to put them. So your spiritual path, it looks like a road, and it's just for you. Everybody has their own unique spiritual path. Even if you guys have a great marriage and everything, your partner has a different spiritual path than you have, and that's okay. Or if you have a parent and a young child, they still have different unique spiritual paths, the parent and the young child. So imagine your spiritual path like a road, and see if you're on it, see if you're in the middle of your road looking forward, or if you're just looking sideways all confused, or if you're sitting on the side of your path, what are you doing? And let's just clean off, unblock the path a little first with a lot of gold fire or gold water, whatever works for you. I like a big wall of gold fire, just set the whole thing on fire. And the gold light melts away anything that's not you from your path. Because your spiritual path represents what you're meant to learn and experience in this life. But it's really easy to get unnecessary drama on your path, like from other people or projected there because of your own inner baggage. So we don't want that. So you can just unblock your spiritual path and melt away all that junk that doesn't need to be there, so that you can still learn and experience, but it doesn't have to be so hard and challenging and weird and screwed up. No drama. So again, what are we doing right now? We were doing vacuum boxes. We're still doing them, but we took a little intermission to unblock the spiritual path because it's so irresistible and fun. All right, so we unblocked it a little bit. So now put vacuum boxes all over the place, behind you, around you, above you, and in front of you, especially on your spiritual path. So, okay, now you have vacuum boxes in all those places. If you think you messed up, just say, angels help me. And then turn them on all at once with your handy dandy remote control. And just relax and let the vacuum boxes work. And if you were hearing them on an energy level, maybe they make like a sucking sound. I don't think they make one that's so dramatic like that, but I just like making that sound. And it doesn't take long for the vacuum boxes to fill up. So you just chill out for a sec. Give yourself a little massage or something. And then you just say, angels, can you recycle my vacuum boxes? All right. So then you get to comb through your aura and your body and your chakras and your grounding and see if you feel a difference. Now, since you just did crowd exercise and you just did vacuum boxes, so just comb through it all. It's okay if you don't feel a difference. Newbies often don't feel the difference of the work they're doing, but it is still helping. They're just not great at feeling differences yet.